how are you? Welcome back to the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. I'm Glenn from the sales team. We're here on a really hot sunny day here in the greater Waikato. We're actually in Matamata, taking another look at one of my clients' awesome sheds that's now complete. It's right behind me, beautiful 9 by 14 metre, 9 metre span, 14 metres in length. Yeah, another great example of customising the shed for the client. I met this client and we went to his farm. They've actually relocated from a farm to this retirement lifestyle block. And went to the farm, we measured up all the vehicles. We had to make sure that these doors fit in their boat, a nice big boat, and motorhome. So we measured all that up, then we came to site here, talked all about setbacks. I have to sort of explain and work with the client on the setbacks and all those district plan rules to make sure we're complying. So here it is, nice finished shed. So we'll go and have a nose here. Yeah, so here we are over here. So as I say, 9 metres deep, which to accommodate what's going inside, being particularly the boat and the motorhome. So 9 metres, a really nice deep shed, which is cool. We future-proofed it. We're not designing it just to fit the boat and trailer in, but so you can walk around both sides comfortably, but also the client said, well, I might even upgrade my boat one day. Can we make sure it's deep enough and have it future-proof? So that was pretty important. And so that's just some of the stuff that we talk about when we work through these things with our clients. So looking at the doors here, it's a nice big high shed at 4 metres to the gutter or to the knee. That was to allow the drum kits to fit in with these high doors. These doors are 3.5 metres high. Nice 3.5 high by 3.2 wide. Really nice big roller doors there. And then just a side door over to there just for the ute and trailers and yeah, just regular vehicles, I suppose. So we'll pop inside. This is 175 mil, nice big box gutter. Again, being so high at 4 metres high, you know, if you've got a big gutter rather than a smaller gutter, as leaves fly around and stuff, you know, you're not always up there trying to clear out your gutters if they're any squirty ones. So, but nice big gutters on this shed, and particularly because it's so high. Inside the shed here, it can get extremely hot, and it is a hot day outside, but the client wanted, we talked about that, about ventilation, we talked about windows and all sorts of stuff. They weren't a big fan on windows and letting people look into their sheds, so we've got a couple of whirly-bird ventilators here in the roof space, so that sucks all the hot air out. It's actually quite ambient and cool in here, actually, so it's and it's extremely hot day outside, so it really is, it's doing its thing. It's nice. Over here, got nice big, nice strong purlins that I talked about in the last shed, spaced at 1 metre apart there. The knee braces are nice and high up, so they are not going to get in the way of anything, you know, the coming and goings of boats and motorhomes. Nicely high, out of the way, plenty of space for manoeuvrability and to do your bits and pieces in the shed. And again, being so high, you can do storage and put things at height and retrofit shelving and stuff too. And I think the client was talking about potentially lining this, but if they do, then you know, it's all set up, nice, ready to go. Yeah, inside here, so the smaller door, the smaller roller door here, this has a motor. The client was specific on that one. That's going to get the most use. 2 big doors, as I talked about. They're on manual operation with the chain. Client was insistent on that. He's more than comfortable. He's not going to use those all the time, so was more than happy having manual operation on those. A little bit from what he's used to, you know, on the farm. He had that set up from the farm, and so carried that over to the shed. Yeah, we positioned the shed where the client has positioned it. They had some existing concrete in the way, so that had to be cut out and thought carefully about how we connect the shed, put new concrete in with a big turning bay, and shout out to A1 Concrete there. They worked with the client and retrofitted and modified what was there and put the new concrete down. So there was a little bit of work there, but yeah, shout out to A1. Shout out to Metalcraft, of course. Metalcraft with all the colour steel cladding and all the structure and the bones, etc. inside. Nice big strong PA metal door there. Shout out to Metalcraft for that as well. This was built by Paul and his team, Paul and Stan, and no doubt Sal. Not sure if Sal was involved, but yeah, Paul and his crew built this. Another great job, real attention to detail. He had a great relationship with the clients. Yeah, so this was another perfect example of Paul's great work. Yeah, another awesome shed. So you can see the clients starting to move things in. This is only just recently finished and completed the shed. So my client was just mentioning he's keen to get the motorhome in, but and then start on a bit of a work. This is a workbench, or let's say a workshop end. I know he is going to put all his stuff down here, and it's going to be a working workshop. So he's pretty excited. So he's got a lot of, become an ex-farmer, you've got a lot of stuff to bring over. So yeah, check out some of our latest videos. Mark the Builder has been travelling around, highlighting and showcasing all our sheds that are under construction at different stages, all over the Waikato and Coromandel. Of course, remember we send kitset sheds all over New Zealand, up and down the country. So wherever you are in New Zealand, give us a yell. We can either send a kitset or we can build, just depending on your location. We consider the site, we consider the wind zone. They're designed for the site specifically, so they're engineered to perform their strength by design. That's how Waikato Sheds roll. So if you're thinking of a shed, you're looking around, you're following us on Facebook, you're looking at our videos, give us a yell, Glenn at Waikato Sheds, and we can give you a great shed done right. Cheers, guys. You know how Mark does it sometimes, and he goes, "Oh, g'day guys." I might do that as well. It's cheesy, but you're just filming the ute, and then I pop up. You just tell me when you're ready. G'day guys, how are you? Welcome back to the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. I'm Glenn.